Hi guys, it's that time to do a video to announce that BLNDRGRPHY's Vanilla Mudslide is back in stock. And if you don't know Vanilla Mudslide yet, it's one of the best vanilla fragrances that I've put my nose on. And it's currently selling again. And once again, stock is limited, very limited, because there's already a list of people that want this. So when the brand sends the fragrances, they already have a list of 50 to 60 people waiting for the fragrance. So they don't send a lot more than that. So these are going to sell out once again. And after I air this video, once the fragrance is sold out, I will turn off the video as well. I'm also going to talk to you about Amber Negroni in this video. Apparently it was also sold out and now it's back in stock as well. I think there's less stock of the Amber Negroni compared to the Vanilla Mudslide. So I will talk about both of these fragrances. And also, I believe there's currently 50 ml bottles of Vanilla Mudslide, which will be smaller than this. And it will not come with the cocktail shaker with that the 100 ml bottles come in. But if you were looking for a smaller bottle, you can always get the 50 ml bottles as well. So that means there's more, bottles, but some of them are 50 ml and some of them are 100 ml. So let's talk about Vanilla Mudslide. So we featured Vanilla Mudslide at the early, like last year around this time. I believe the kit launched in April of last year. Maybe it was late March, but we did feature it. I think the fragrance had just launched at the end of 2024. So it didn't really catch on until later, once people got the kit and they started really, checking out the fragrance, really enjoying it and how it wore. And then, the store kept running out of bottles and the brand had a difficult time, keeping up with the demand. So as I said, it is back in stock now. Get your bottle before it runs out again, because it'll be another few more months until there's more stock. But let me tell you the fragrance. So it is part of the brand BLNDRGRPHY. This is Vanilla Mudslide, created by Anne-Sophie Behaghel. The notes for this are, there's almonds, there's lots of vanilla, there's vodka, there's musks, there's Davana. So there's also Ambroxan. I think there's also ISOE Super, coffee, cocoa. So I think it has all these gourmand notes. I don't think it acts super duper gourmand. In fact, for me, it's kind of like a take on something like Tobacco Vanille, but in a different way. It's acting like it because there's also a bit of smoky spiciness in this that gives me the idea of like tobacco. That's why it kind of reminds me of the idea of Tobacco Vanille. They don't smell alike. They share one similar note, which is the vanilla. But other than that, it's a completely different fragrance. Remember, I said it's got almonds in it. There's even a butter note. There's vodka in this. So many different things. It's super delicious. Very, very long lasting. Super intense and very, very intoxicating. And it's, like I said, it's one of my favorite fragrances for a long time now. Even though it launched in 24, I discovered it at one of the fragrance fairs that I go to in Florence. And the fragrance had just debuted there. It wasn't selling or anything yet. And I saw all 5 of the fragrances from the line. For me, hands down, one of the best vanilla fragrances I've put my nose on in a long time. So it is definitely one of the best. But let me give you a little bit more, because I'm smelling it. I sprayed it. I didn't put it to my nose. And this whole area is full of how this fragrance smells. It's super, super sexy. And again, it's got gourmand notes in it. I don't think it acts like a super duper gourmand. It doesn't act cakey, caramelly, kind of fluffy cookies. It doesn't act like that. It's a lot of spice in this. And there's also, has a kind of an ambery stickiness. So there is that kind of a thing going on. And I forgot to mention, there's also some coconut milk in this. So it does have a bit of a creaminess mixed in with that stickiness, because it creates a kind of a sticky amber effect in this, but all mixed in together with all these other notes like the coffee, the chocolate, the vanilla, the almonds, the butter, the vodka, all of it. And then don't forget the Ambroxan. I know some of you guys don't like Ambroxan, but in this, mixed in with all the notes and ingredients, it's super sexy. Really, really awesome. Again, one of my favorite fragrances for a long time. created by Anne-Sophie Behaghel, who is an awesome perfumer over at Flair. In fact, all of the fragrances from BLNDRGRPHY are created by Flair perfumers. Each one is created by a different Flair perfumer. This one is created by Anne-Sophie Behaghel. And I think the only one that you might be familiar with that's created by her is Sugar Addict for Born to Stand Out. So if you know that one, I don't think they're the same. Sugar Addict is like a fragrance sweetener. That's what it's called, but you can wear it on its own. This is like super sticky intense. Really, really awesome fragrance. Do check this one out before it runs out. It's up and running and selling right now. But let me tell you a little bit about Amber Negroni as well. Again, as I said, when I first discovered the brand, my favorite was right away Vanilla Mudslide. The other ones were okay. Amber Negroni is not my second favorite. I think my second favorite is Jasmine Martini from the house, but it is a bit on the animalic side. This one actually, I think people like it because it's an amber that's got a dusting of cocoa or chocolate on it. But I mean, next to Vanilla Mudslide, I have to say it acts differently, but I think there's an audience for this kind of fragrance. First of all, I don't think it's as intense and it's as sticky ambery as the Vanilla Mudslide, but I like that ambery quality that's mixed in with the cocoa, like a chocolatey cocoa on top. And it acts like a gourmand, but once again, it's not super duper gourmand. These are not fragrances that are cakey, fluffy, caramelly, sugary. There's sweetness here, but they don't act like those kind of gourmands. But I think I would say these are kind of more gourmand adjacent. But it does have an orange effect. It also has I pick up a lot of ISOE Super in this. So it's got a kind of a woodiness, but it also has a little bit of, Ambroxan in here as well. So it's citrusy, because it's amber, Negroni, amber. I mean, Negroni is usually created with oranges, and it also has the orange. It has the gin, but it has that kind of chocolatey dusting. It's nice. It's a pleasant amber fragrance with the orange touch and the chocolatey touch. That's available now as well, and I think that's their second successful fragrance. But for me, it's all about Vanilla Mudslide. You have to have a bottle of this. If you don't, you're missing out on how great this is. Really long-lasting fragrance, super, super sexy. And the vanilla, that kind of reminds me of the idea of tobacco vanille, but wears and acts completely different. Anyway, get your bottle now before it runs out. It's Vanilla Mudslide and Amber Negroni, now selling. I have it linked in the info box. Check it out. In fact, everything is tagged directly to the retailer, so you can click and it takes you directly to the store and you can check out with the fragrance. And these are, like I said, while supplies last. Once the fragrance is sold out, which usually keeps happening with Vanilla Mudslide, what I'll do is I will turn off this video until it comes back again and I can do another video for you. But check it out for sure, because if you checked out the scent clip kit, you probably know all about this and you're missing out. I do get comments once in a while and asking me, when is Vanilla Mudslide coming back in stock? And it's back in stock now. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching today's video. If you have any questions or comments, please list below. Don't forget to subscribe and like and share this video. And I'll be back with more videos very soon. Have a good one. Goodbye.